Hello everybody, this is LudiCole15 and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. Last time we took on the Azalea Gym and also took on the Elix Forest a bit and also taught a couple Pokemon Headbutt and also met with another Kimono girl. So that's 2 out of 5 bays we've met today. Now we're gonna move on to this route right here and potentially explore the next city. But first, we have a new route and new Pokemon to go over. Let's talk about all the grass Pokemon we can find first, so might as well get out of the way. Grass Pokemon you can find in the grass anyway. You can find Drowsy, a pretty weird Pokemon to say the least. Back in the early gens, early in Gen 1, this thing was actually pretty solid. Not as good as Alakazam and Jinx, but this thing wasn't that bad because the special was pretty strong for some other special attackers. However, after Gen 1, this thing has been getting worse later on, to a point where it's more special defensive now. Like, that's what it is. It's more special tanky. However, the rest of its stats aren't very good. Its attack and special attack are the same, so this thing can go mix. That's at least one thing. And it's a shame, too, because if it had a strong special attack, this thing wouldn't even be that bad. It would be more of a glass cannon. However, now it's just a mixed attacker with pretty weak offensive stats. But let's talk about what the moves this thing can learn. Drowsy is capable to learn Hypnosis at the very least, and it evolves at a pretty reasonable level. But the best part about this family, though, it is also another Pokemon that can learn Nasty Paw through level up, though you're not getting it for a long time, you can already figure out. And it also learns Psychic through level up, which is nice. But that's about the best I can say about this thing. On the plus other side, I also learned some other moves that I can learn, like Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, even Grass Knot. But that's about it this thing can learn. I don't know, it's just there really isn't much recommendation you can give the Drowsy family because it's not really a standard Psychic type because it doesn't do special offense. It's more of a special tank than anything else with pretty weird stats overall. Insomnia is a good ability because sleep prevention is really good overall, but that's about the best I can say about this family. I don't know if I'd recommend it. It's something new if you want to try it out, but don't expect too much from this Pokemon, especially since do not get it if you want a special offensive Pokemon. I don't know. It's up to you if you want it or not, but just know it's not going to do what you thought it would do and be special offensive. It's more special tanky. Now for the next Pokemon, Abra. Yep, the typical hard to catch Pokemon is in this route, and as we all know, the only thing Abra does is teleport. Hard to raise early on, but once it gets level 16, this Pokemon becomes a lot more stronger, learning Confusion the immediate moment it evolves. And yeah, I mean, this thing is so strong. Even if you can't trade to get its final form, which sucks, I can still recommend Kadabra overall. Because this thing is really strong overall that it's like, you can't really be mad with this Pokemon because it's just so strong. And then the 4th gym we'll be battling, by the way, has Pokemon that Kadabra can just demolish. However, let's talk about the negatives about this thing, which there really aren't many to say the least, besides the fact that if you want Alakazam, you're going to need a trade. But the only negatives I can think of is that this is Gen 4, and this family is well known for being extremely nerfed with the Physical Social Split. Now it can't use the elemental punching moves. It's stuck with TMs or whatever moves it learns to level up or other stuff. On the plus side, I did get new tools this gen to work with, like Energy Ball, Focus Blast, and Signal Beam. But unfortunately, some of those moves you can't even obtain, technically. You can obtain Focus Blast. Also, thankfully with the Physical Special Split, you can finally use Shadow Ball, because before I couldn't be able to use it, but yeah. If you want to use this thing, go ahead. It is a strong Psychic type, widely known as one of the stronger ones. Fast, special offensive. That's a typical Psychic type that it does well with. Though, be on the lookout for physical attacks, because that will hurt a lot. And finally, the last Pokemon you can find through the grass anyway is Ditto. Ditto, as we all know, copies your opponent, moves, stats, except HP. Yeah, we know this Pokemon. However, just because it's unique doesn't mean it's good. Because Ditto is not very good, to say the least. This is Gen 4 where there are so many strong Pokemon and Ditto just struggles to fight those guys because its stats are really bad. And 4 of those 6 stats are really important for it, and those being HP, defense, special defense, and speed. All of which are the same stat. So here's the thing, like give me this scenario. Let's say you're, most of the time you're going to be slower than other Pokemon, and if you, like, stats are so bad that it's just going to most likely faint. And even if it does leave, you'll most likely get weakened to where it'll almost never get a chance to even activate its transform, because even if it activates the transform, you most likely will get knocked down the next turn anyway. Especially if they carry moves that they're weak to, like let's say an Alakazam carrying Shadow Ball. Something like that, they're going to counteract your Ditto that easily. However, like there's like, I don't remember what the item was that Ditto can double with speed. I think it was, I don't remember. The defenses I don't remember, but Ditto really isn't very good. I'm not saying it's outclassed, it's just not recommended just because it just can't do well in single player. It's better later gens where it gets the ability Imposter. But that's its own thing. And even if you're able to transform, you have 5 PP for each move. That's one thing they already know that you will not be having fun with. And now, the one thing that I do recommend Ditto though, catch it if you want to breed stuff, because this thing can basically breed with any Pokemon except for like legendaries. Yeah, that's about it. However, there are a couple other Pokemon you can find that aren't just in the grass, but rather trees. And these Pokemon you'll be able to find throughout your adventure, but I might as well go over them now. I am spending so much time doing nothing, but I have to go over them. And the first Pokemon you can find through headbutting trees, like while it works that some Pokemon specifically located on routes through tree headbutting. And I'll go over the 2 Pokemon that are new you can find anyway. First of which being Pineco. Pineco is a unique Pokemon in this game. It's mostly better in multiplayer, but let's talk about single player Pineco. The moves to start off with are, well, there are some unfortunate things. It's mostly going to have normal moves that are physical. That's not very good, because it can't have complement from it, but it does get Bug Bite at level 9, and that's a pretty solid move for a Pineco to have. And unfortunately, if you're going to catch this thing, watch out. This thing has self-destruct in its starting moveset, so yeah, be on the lookout for that. And it's super slow that it's most likely not going to be helpful as a tank later on. Well, later on, it isn't that bad because it learns solid moves to complement its tankiness and how slow it is. However, I would recommend using it I would recommend it even if it's a bit boring single player, because this thing has a solid physical attack stat when it evolves, like 90 to be exact. That's really solid for single player. And it learns moves to complement it as well, because once it's fully evolved, it gains a steel type, which gives it only 1 weakness, a quad weakness to fire. That's pretty helpful for its defensiveness, because it's a tank, but it's not bad offensively either. Some moves it does learn eventually are Payback, Gyro Ball, and Explosion. Some good physical moves. Even if it kills itself, it's worth it to have a pretty good offense and Explosion. Downsides with Pineco are that it's slow and it doesn't learn other good moves early on. And if you want a stab bug move, Bug Bite's the strongest you're gonna get. Pretty boring otherwise, to be honest. And it's loved in versus because what's mostly known for is setting up entry hazards like Spikes, Toxic Spikes, and Stealth Rock, and Rapid Spinning to get rid of opponents' entry hazards. That's what it's mostly known for. But if you're gonna use it for single player, I'd recommend going offensive. I'm not saying it's bad in single player, it's just better in multiplayer for many reasons. And last Pokemon you can find through headbutting trees is Execute. Now, you all saw me use this Pokemon back on my Leaf Green Let's Play, and said how solid it is. It's a glass cannon. I say it's a glass cannon because it's got a bad type, and it's not very defensive when it's fully evolved, because it's super slow as well. Chlorophyll isn't that bad on it because Solar Beam is pretty helpful in this because of how strong special attack is. So that's one thing. And it does learn Psychic to level up, though at an unfortunately high levels. But the one thing I should mention is, unlike in the previous game where you can catch it around the mid levels, you can catch it this early on. But I wouldn't recommend raising this thing because the moves to start off with are pretty weak. Hypnosis is nice, but it also has like Barrage, Uproar, and I forgot some other moves, but that's about it. If you want stab moves, Bullet Seed is the first one you're going to get, which isn't very strong, around level 17. And then level 27, it learns fusion that late. It's really tough to recommend, and Ralph's calling me. Let's stop the bio for a bit. Sup? This is Ralph, how are ya? I've been spending more time with my Goldie than I have with my kids. That's a bit sad, actually. You call your mom sometimes, too. Back to Execute, anyway. Execute is a glass cannon. Doesn't learn any good moves through level up because it's been so long that it's hard to recommend. When it evolves, anyway, it does get some better moves like Lee Storm and even some solid physical moves like Wood Hammer, Bullet Seed, and Stomp. Unfortunately, the other negatives we need to talk about are its other moves it can learn. It doesn't learn Shadow Ball, so it's going to be stuck with Grass and second moves or special moves anyway. And Leaf Stones are hard to access. So yeah, quite tough to recommend in this game just because the move pool is not really exciting. Whew, those are a lot of bios, so we can finally move on. This is where I do my training. I don't blame this guy. This is actually a pretty good place to train. Those drowsies give you quite a bit of experience. So Acrobatics is finally becoming a lot more stronger on my team ever since it got Wing Attack to a point where it's able to defeat the majority of Bugsy's team. I mean, that's pretty strong. And it's going to level up right here. She's really pulling it off for our team. I wonder how much time has passed. Let me see, do I want to battle? I'm going to keep Acrobatics still. I'm most likely going to be using Wing Attack now just because I don't need Bite anymore, but at the same time, Bite is a solid move to have. Oh, yeah, that's sad. I think Wing Attack still does more. This won't kill now. Okay, crit, good job. Good job, Acrobatics. Spearow. I'm wondering. I would send out Mary, but I think I should give Solar another level up. Acrobatics has already got her screen time. We'll give Solar his screen time now. Pick is pretty strong, but I think I can definitely take it. Now I feel like my star is going to be the weakest of my team, but at the same time I don't feel like it is. I don't know. And last is another Spearow, also named Samuel. I know quite a few people named Samuel. There is one more Pokemon we'll have to go over, but let me find some water before we go over it anyway. My goodness, so many bios. I've gone at least like 5 of them. Power off. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing that. Oh, I forgot to swap. I was gonna go to the left so I can swap, but I guess not. I just got my Pokemon back from DayCare. Let's see how much stronger I got. Oh, yeah, this route is also home to that DayCare we're about to meet. Brandon! Wait, is that the name? No, that's not the name from the... Oh, Snubbull. Intimidate. Can't wait to go over Snubbull. But let's go swap to Solar. I meant to swap to Solar. Oh, I should be using U-Turn. I'm an idiot. I have U-Turn for a reason. You gotta use it. You might as well remember to use it next time. So there really isn't like a lot we can do here other than the DayCare we'll be going over in a bit. And training here is actually not a bad place. I'm tempted to train here anyway. Because Drowsies give you quite a bit of experience. Ooh, it's a Mareep! So fluffy! At times recording it is a Sunday morning. So that's, I just wanted to say that. And oh no, this might paralyze me. Okay, we're good. I'm not going to quick attack. I was going to quick attack, but I realized static can happen. Brandon's defeated. Why does it end this way? So, alright, everybody, let's start our mother counter. Hello. Oh, hi, Glad. Yeah, we're not going to read this because she literally says the same thing every time. Not going to lie. How much time has passed by any chance? Has it really been 20 minutes? There's no way. Oh. Might as well start the next battle here. I'm the best in my class in Pokemon. Oh, watch out, guys. We got a smart kid. He has a different answer than the other smart kids, so we got the competition now. Ooh, a Mankey. That's new. Like I said, ever see new Pokemon, I'm only gonna go over if it's located in a new route. With exceptions. Sometimes I'll go over get Pokemon unless you can obtain them like later on, I don't know. I'll just go over these Pokemon whenever I can encounter them anyway. Right now we're just gonna keep embering them. I gotta be careful. Diglett has a good ability that I will not go over until we get to it anyway. Youngster Ian's defeated. Oh, he won second. He's the second best. Oh, he's got different answers than the smartest one. Give you a call ready next time. Call me too. So we just man, we're gonna call him now. Grandpa! Oh no, she's here. Good work, Grandpa. The Pokemon you raised for me has been as healthy as it can be. You look fit too. Oh great, Tracy Pokemon. Hi, Glud. Let me introduce you. This is Glud. He's a trainer. He seems to be getting better at raising Pokemon. Well, not as good as you, Grandpa, of course. Follow me, Glud. So here we have the breeding thing what we can do. So what you can do is like get Pokemon into like, learning new moves, or like the Ditto, like you can like duplicate Pokemon into eggs. It is quite a popular thing most competitive players do. Yeah, let's just move on to dialogue. Grandma, let me introduce my friend. This is Glud. Haha, this is your boyfriend. I see. Look, Grandma, what are you talking about? He just happens to live nearby. I know. Did you brought him here, Lyra? You must be air about this talent. Hey, Glud, come see us anytime. Well, I better go now. Almost forgot. Here, this is my Poké number. Oh yeah, we're definitely dating if she's giving me my number, her number. Man, can you believe that? We got a girlfriend on our sides, haha, suckers. And bye-bye Tracy Pokemon, ew. So what you can do is you can swap PC and then breed Pokemon as well if you want. And like I said, I recommend catching a Ditto if you want to breed to get more of the same Pokemon, like your starter, for example. If you want more of your starters for a good nature or anything like that, you can breed to get better stuff. Or even better moves in general. You can have access to breeding. Oh, I have an idea. I'll give you our numbers. Then we can check on the Pokemon we raised for you. So we got both the grandma and the grandpa. I will not be doing any breeding for the most part. I will not be doing any. Call us from the time to time when you give us your Pokemon to raise. I'll be happy to have you. So you pay them to give you a Pokemon and they'll raise it for you as well. You can do that as well if you don't want to. Like say an Abra, if you want to pay so you can like let it level up like that. I'd recommend doing like a Magikarp or an Abra. And speaking of Magikarp, we're gonna go over the one Pokemon you can find while fishing with an old rod. You have a 10% chance, if I'm correct, finding a Krabby. Krabby is another physical water type Pokemon. However, unlike most of the others, this thing's got some pretty strong physical stats. A nice 105 attack, if I'm correct. I don't remember what stats look like, but it's got pretty good physical attack. Though, special stats are pretty bad. In fact, this thing was trash back in the early gens because all it could do is water was a special, and its special stat was about as garbage as you expect. But now this is Gen 4 where it learns actual good physical moves. Unfortunately, the strongest move it have for a while is Vice Grip. It does learn Metal Claw eventually, but that's not really helping it. And also learns some weird moves like Protect and some bizarre special moves like Mud. I think it was Mud Shot. I don't remember what else this thing learns actually, but some sort of mud move. But either way, it's mostly going to have special moves for some reason, but it does have one thing that most Pokemon can learn. Besides Guillotine, which is a nice Oko move, it does learn Crab Hammer, a move not many Pokemon can learn, or mostly just crab Pokemon can learn. And it is a pretty solid user at it. It's mostly a physical Pokemon, and it's pretty slow. So, unfortunately, if you want agility, well, yeah, you're going to need to do some breeding to get agility. I don't think Krabby's bad because it has pretty solid physical attack, but it's kind of hard to use just because its special defense is really weak. Like a one special Grass Electric move might kill it. But then again, be lookout for its strong physical attack. So there really isn't much else to say about Kingler. It's just I don't know how to feel about it. Also, let's talk about this trainer right here. You can only fight these cops at night. You can only fight cops at night. So I will be back on screen for at night just so I can fight this guy right here. But right now we've got more battling to do. Jeez, my voice is getting more worse. But we only have this trainer left. I'm confident in my ability to raise Pokemon. Want to see it? Oh, I may have missed a trainer on the grass, actually. I may have missed one. Oh, it's a boy, too. Shoot. It's Todd! And his side... crud. Swapping to Mary. It's fine. Solar's gonna level up anyway. We're just gonna fight this Mary here. And Mary, you get to fight the duck and then move on. Ha, sucker, you can't disable anything. I didn't use any moves. How are you faster? I'm, like, really slow anyway. I'm a brave nature for some reason. And down goes the Psyduck. Level up for Solar. And you're learning Flame Wheel. So here's the issue I just realized. So I don't want to get rid of Ember because I would like to get rid of Ember for Flame Wheel, but I have a pretty bad physical attack. And I like to keep Smokescreen. And Quick Attack is a solid move. Even though I didn't even bother to use Headbutt, I'm actually going to get rid of Headbutt. I want to get Flame Wheel. It's a stronger stab. It's a stab move. And I like Flinch, but I already have a Headbutt user. I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm going to need Headbutt. I want to get rid of it because I didn't need Leer. But now I have a level 20 with Flame Wheel, so I don't need Headbutt. Yes, I'll get your phone number, Todd. I thought you were a girl, but you're a guy. You kind of look like a girl from there, not gonna lie. I'll be back for that trainer, but I'm gonna go back so I can see if I missed something here, because I feel like I did miss something. Oh my goodness, I need to go. Yeah, there's a trainer here. I missed it, so I have to fight it. I'll prove to you how much experience you get from these Drowsies. I'm gonna use Flame Wheel because it seems got pretty weak special and pretty physical defense. And look, see, Flame Wheel killed it. Look, 145, that's a lot of experience. Much more than the ones I usually get. That's pretty good overall. So if you want to train, I'd recommend training here. And that's not helpful too, unfortunately. Another Drowsy though, that's good. Get him, Mary. I'm gonna use Headbutt. I almost used Growl. I would have slapped myself if I used Growl. And it flinched good. I feel like I've gone over all the Pokemon you can find. My goodness, still 6 to go over. Jeez, that's like 12 minutes at the very least. I need to fight this trainer quickly. Are you trained? Let's have a practice battle. I already had like at least 4 today. So I don't know what you're talking about. Gina. Oh, she's the Hoppip trainer. Hoppip people are pretty weak, so I don't expect them to do much. We're gonna Thunder Shock each of them. And they should kill. Because it takes no damage from it. Oh! Oh, I didn't see that coming. Well, Mary's gonna level up anyway, so we'll get Acrobatics to level up next. Come on, Leech Seed, I dare you, fool. Or Growl, that's actually not good. If I'm correct, Poison Resist Bug, yeah. Poison Resist Bug, so that each one with the normal damage, but Wing Attack should kill. See, even with a Growl, that won't stop me. Level up, and I'm running Conspore. Might as well get rid of Growl. I don't need Growl. I feel like I'm going to need Conspore more than Growl. I'm pretty slow as well. Conspore, if I'm correct, lowers your opponent's speed, but I don't know if it's sharply lower. I don't remember, but another Hoppip that will not stop me from winning. Level 9 as well, so we can just get the win and move on. I feel like I'm not going to be able to explore all of the city anyway. I feel like I'll be able to explore all of Goldenrod. All I know is that I have some... Oh, she wants my phone number. Cool. Well, there are like pigtails she has, so that's why it's a female. Nothing new here. Let's just move on. Oh, cool. There's definitely unknown encounters. Just in case we have another trainer somehow, we're gonna have Acrobatics go for front. And let's pick up this item, and we can finally move on to the new city. And come on, the one step in front of the item. It's fine. More drowsies, the better. Though I don't think this thing has a psychic move. I don't remember when it was. U-turn's pretty strong. Bite as well. We'll use bite. I don't want to swap. Wow, it actually looked a bite. Pound. It's pretty weak offensively anyway. Well, like I said, it's mixed, but like it's not as strong as you expect it to be. Shadow. I feel like I'm actually like the moment I evolve. The moment I evolve Zuba, I feel like she'll be ready to evolve. My god, I keep getting key. Like seriously, this is the only girl, and I keep saying it, but Mary's like, I should get my genders right. Oh my god, the shell ball wastes so much time, and I don't have all the time to do it either. So there goes Rattata, and oh my goodness, just 1 HP, really? You really need to do that? I find these wild Pokemon because I want as much experience as Embargo. Embargo! I forget what that move does. I'm pretty sure it prevents your opponent from using items. But so does other... No, I'm thinking of Pokemon TCG. Garble Toxin, if you all know what I'm talking about. We're just gonna bite this thing and move on. I'm pretty sure bite can kill. See? I get so much experience from Drowsies, it's so unfair. Like, one more Drowsy is enough for a level up already. Here we are, Goldenrod City. What do you think about this? Something nearby, that's cool for you, pal. So the radio tower, this is the town home to the radio tower, which is one of the more popular shows in this whole place anyway. So we're just gonna go heal and explore the town. I don't know how much time has passed. I feel like it's been like 30 minutes or so. I was just standing still for the most part explaining about bios, so I don't know if it's like been so long, but I already feel like it has been. And I just missed a phone call. Good for me. I'm actually tempted to not explore Goldenrod City because, like, I already explained so much time on one route that I feel like they don't have enough time. I feel like I could just stop right here and move on. Never mind. I'm just gonna try to explore as much as possible. Let's go explore the shop. Let's go talk to this guy first. So Mom gives us packages, mostly berries here. However, there are some items you can get that are only accessible through here anyway. Only once though. So this is just the start of the floor. However, these stairs take you to the next destination you need to go. This is the trainer's market where you can buy the typical stuff. I don't need anything, so I think I'll be fine. This is the third floor where you can obtain battle collections. Like X items, if I'm correct, something like that. Right? X items, yeah. I think vitamins as well, I have no idea. But you can obtain those as well. This, however... Oh, it's Sunday, this is a perfect thing too. This is the medicine box. This is the vitamins. My bad. This is where you can buy the vitamins. And this one is most important. This is the TM shop. You can buy all these TMs here. This is the most significant one. This is Flash, so you can pay 1,000 for Flash. This is evade all attacks. Chances of failing rises if it uses in succession. I forgot that move. Protect. Let's protect. This is Endure. Prevents you from fainting with at least have 1 HP. The type's power. I forget what move is that. I think that's like Captivate? No, it's not Captivate, is it? I have no idea. Natural Gift? I have no idea. A Wondrous Wall. That's Light Screen because it's special. And then this is Reflect, the physical one. And then these are the ones. A 2-turn attack that charges. If you are raising an Execute, I recommend teaching this to Execute because it can learn it. I recommend giving it Solar Beam because it's a strong move you'll have for a while. It's not finite. This is Solar Beam. And this is a new move, Focus Blast. A 100 power special fighting move that has 70 accuracy and chance to lower defense. Also known as Focus Miss by the competitive players. This is Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard, and Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam is special in this game. It's the only difference you need to know. And this is the... Oh, this is the lady that gives you a thing on Sundays. TN27 Return. A strong normal move that goes up to 102 power the more the Pokemon likes you. She gives you frustration if you have like 0 happiness. This is the lottery. I'm going to try the daily drawing. I'm going to try. I got number 3. What? I got Personberry. Yay, I'm pretty sure Personberry like removes something. I don't know. Poison. No, Person's confusion. My bad. That's all you have to know here. The Goldenrod shop is pretty useful, but not as useful as some other places we're going to be exploring. Jeez, I feel like it's been almost 40 minutes. I should use the elevator. I would go to the basement floor, but I'd rather not go there until a very long time. Believe it or not. I don't know how long I've been recording, honestly. I feel like I've been recording at least 30 minutes. I still want to explore the town at the very least. There are some places I will not be exploring yet. Let's go and not here. Oh no, here, yeah. This is the lady who can tell how friendly your Pokemon is. And yeah, it's the range where it can evolve. And this guy talks about how his Pokemon gets angrier because he keeps letting them faint. Sorry, I had to remove something. Something happened. And this guy right here. I opened a branch here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? Could you ride a bicycle and advertise for me? So he'll give us a free bike and call, by the way. So the more we ride the bike, the more likely he'll make sales, obviously, and we can keep the bike. So now we have a bike, and now we can register in our thing and move on. Look at the speed we can go now. All we have to do is press Y to go on our bike, and we're good now. Look how much faster we're moving now, finally. If I say you have a bike, it means you got from the bike shop, right? Alright, I could say the bike shop somewhere in the city. Really, guys? It's right here! Like, how can you not see it? Alright. Let's move on to... This is the magnet train. We can't really do much here, for obvious reasons. We just need the magnet pass, but we're not getting that till post-game. And it also doesn't work either. We have an issue to solve. They have a new radio tower, which is what we're going to be exploring later on. You know, there's a Team Rocket guy here. Why is that? This is the radio tower. What do you want, you pest? Scram! Is that Matt Bowser the Team Rocket? Like, remember how silly. And then this guy right here talks about... I got trouble for playing in the basement of a department store. That's strange. And then in this house, here we have... My big brother Bill made the Pokemon Solar System. Yep, this is his house. We talk about how Bill's in Equitique City right now, and we can obtain a free Pokemon if we come back here later on. Oh, this is one big town. I don't know where anything is. Oh, you really all you have to do is look at the labels. That's it. And then if we go further here, this is actually an important area. We'll go there later. This is the Name Raider's house. We can change the nicknames of any Pokemon. We're not going to be doing that. The 10 rates your Pokemon's names. You can even rename your Pokemon. This little lady right here will not allow us to go to the gym. She's going to the radio car, so we have to go to the radio tower in a bit. Hunter said the healthy Pokemon may be unable to happen to heal the Pokemon Center. So yeah, he's talking about what you should do. Or the PP point usage, you should heal at the Pokemon Center or use an item called Ether, which we already went over. And this house right here is significant. I'd make sure to come back here once you beat the gym leader, because there's a tree in Route 36 that we saw a while ago that we can get rid of if we have a water plant. Well, all we need to do is just beat the gym leader, she'll give it to us. We'll be doing that next episode, I think. I think we could take on the next episode anyway. Meantime, let's go to the game corner. I want to talk about the last area you can go, the game corner. So the game corner is a lot more different in this game because these guys give you the prizes, but these guys will also give you the game corner. It's no longer slot machines. It's now Voltor Flip. I want to show this in the next episode, but just know that I'm just going over the... You know what? I'm not even going to bother to go over this yet. I'm just going to go to the radio tower and quickly take care of this thing. Because we have one thing we need to go over here quickly. What could have gone over the radio tower? This is the Pokemon lottery corner. I'm Felicity. I could check today's number and see if I'm a first winner. I hope I get 1 digit. Oh, see you guys, I never win those. So all we have to do is just answer these 5 questions and we get a radio or Poke Gear. And this will make Whitney mad if you get all of them right. Oh, I was pressing A actually. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Nervina can only be female? Indeed, that's true. So I got the first question right. Thankfully, haha. I was pressing A, never realizing that I was answering the first question, but moving on. Kurt the Pokeball creator uses apricots as ingredients. No, fools, apricorns. Just like corn. It's impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. Yes, it is impossible to do that. And the last question. Marie? No, that's my team member. Yeah, see? Alright. I'm a Pokemon master. See? So now we got the radio in our Poke Gear. We can listen to the radio anyway. So Whitney notices us and you. Wow, you did it? I thought the answer to the 3rd question was early apricot. Oh my god, Whitney. Oops. It's time to go back to the gym. See you, or I'll get your butt with my cow. I mean, good luck. Yeah, you guys can't wait to the next episode where I'm taking on Whitney. Most likely you're taking on Whitney anyway. Anyways, I feel like we're done with this episode. We've gone over at least 40 minutes of gameplay, I feel like. And took care of a route. Really did a lot of progress today. Next time we're going to the basement and potentially the gym leader as well. Oh man, I cannot wait for the next episode. Surely cannot wait. Next episode, guys, we're most likely taking on Whitney. Later.